One of the things that is very much destructive in life, it is what we think about what other people think about us, or what we conclude of what people conclude about us. And it's a bondage, really, because most of the time we sit with things that we need to be doing. We sit with ideas, we sit with needs, we sit with all type of stuff, or you sit with ideas, as I said, that can be very much productive. But the problem is that what keeps you not from starting or doing certain things is what people will perceive you after you have done certain things. And it's a very bad thing, because people that can progress and are able to do certain things for themselves are hold that bondage. And let me speak in a sense of work and money. For example, there are many people that you want to take a job, or you are looking for a job, but the reason why you don't want to take a job, you want to take specific jobs, is because of how other people will see you in that job. Maybe it's a minor job, maybe it's not a good paying job, maybe it's a mean job in your own eyes and in the perception of people. Now you refuse on taking that job because of what people will think about you. Or maybe it's a business idea. It might not be something that brings you a lot of money or anything like that, but just because it's not acceptable in the eyes of society to do certain stuff. Not because they are wrong, but because they look a little bit mean. And we avoid certain things like those ones. I'm here to tell you that laziness and shame has never put bread on anybody's table. Those people that you think about, oh, they are, I can't just stand myself them seeing me, doing this type of a job, and seeing me on the street, and seeing me do this, or they see me do this type of a business, see me work for somebody else. And I tell you, they will never put bread on your table. They will never say, okay, thank you very much for being embarrassed because of us. How much was that job supposed to pay you? Okay, let me pay you that 500, or that 1,000, or that 200. Then you stay away from that job. Then because you are embarrassed about me, let me stand you for you in and give you that money. Never gonna do that. Matter of fact, they can talk, but they will never be able to assist you. So now you sit there with an idea, you sit there with an opportunity, you sit there with possibility, with a chance, with an opportunity. But now, because you are afraid of what so and so is gonna say about you or think about you, and they see you doing something, it's keeping you now from seizing an opportunity. Those people that laughs and or maybe get to say all type of mean stuff are never gonna give you something. That's why you need to start realize that, what, at the end of the day, if you are seeking for an opportunity to put bread on your table, everybody's seeking to put bread on the table. The only difference is how everybody's trying to put bread on the table. They might have a good job in your eyes, and you might be doing something that is mean, but at the end of the day, the goal is the same. It's having a salary, it's having an income, it's having money. As long as what you're doing is legal, is not right, there's no reason to be embarrassed and to be ashamed about anybody else, because at the end of the day, it's about you and not about them. So what you are doing might not sit nice with somebody else, or somebody else might say, I will never do what they are doing. But it's okay, because you are not them, you are yourself. And you refusing to do it is not gonna it's not gonna help you in any way. That's why being embarrassed over somebody else has never put bread on nobody's table. There are many people today that have opportunities, even just to start. Hey, let me do something minor, or something, even something that I will never want to do because of my pride. But if you are seeking for progress, and now when you really don't want to do certain things, it really shows the type of a person that you are. It shows that you have built your life around what people say or think about you, that that I can't do certain things because of certain people. What I want to do might not be wrong, but because of how other people will approve it, as a result, I'm unable to do it. Somebody can laugh at you at what you do, but that doesn't substitute. It's not gonna substitute you from them giving you anything, because everybody's trying to is trying to move forward. I want to encourage you. So maybe you're trying to start small. You have a vision as an individual, that you know what, don't be caught up by other people's perspective or other people's conclusion about you, because what you're doing might just be survival day to day, but I tell you, it's keeping you in the motion. What you're doing might not make you a millionaire overnight. It might not give you the money that you want, but don't be embarrassed about it, because at the end of the day, it is about survival, it's about progress, it's about one step at a time. And that shouldn't embarrass you. When you begin to read about stories of people that are millionaires and billionaires now, that are standing right, it's people that struggled, it's people that suffered. And you need to have a right perspective when you begin to do things. That's why I want to encourage you, don't let other people's perception keep you from doing what is right. If you got to do it, man, go ahead and do it. You don't have to seek approval from somebody else. You don't have to seek approval from, okay, just change the way that you perceive me, then I'm gonna do it. No, 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 no. Do it. Do it. Those are the very same people, once you have money, they'll come to you and say, borrow me something. But they get embarrassed of doing certain things. That's why, humility is a powerful thing. If you can simply just humble yourself, take yourself low, man. Do that thing that you don't want to be doing, but at the end of the day, it's gonna give you what you want. Just do it. Just go ahead. Quit on associating yourself with people's perspective, because people's perspective is never gonna give you anything. Even those people that will laugh and talk better about you are not gonna give you anything. That's why life is about people that have made up their mind to do certain things, even if society, even if people in their circle don't approve it. But if it is right, hey, let me go ahead and do it, man. Let me do it. So that's why don't seek for approval from nobody. Do it because you know it is right. And if you gotta hustle, I know I appreciate hustlers. People that are doing their best simply just to hustle, to survive. Do whatever that you can do to survive. But as long as you're surviving, and in time, and God is gonna get you there. That's why, be a hustler, man. Keep on pushing. God has given you a gift. God has given you hands. God has given you a mind. As long as you know your vision. That's why one of the favorite quote I like is, it goes like this: "Whatsoever a man can conceive and believe, he can achieve." Sometimes those minor things are the ones that are taking you to your vision. Is what's taking you to your goal. That's why I keep on pushing. You are a different cadre. That's the reason why you are doing what you're doing. Those that are ashamed, will be ashamed, of what they are ashamed of. But me and you, we are called to hustle. So let's continue hustling. Let's continue pushing. God is gonna see us through. So the times have changed. Another time to be embarrassed of work and job, because times are no longer the same. It's a survival of the fittest. That you know what you look around the shops, places like Waltons. They never sold stuff like coffee and sugar and what. But now times have changed. They're hustling. If Waltons have to be embarrassed of selling sugar because they are known of stationaries, haha, they're gonna survive. That's why if you are simply just ashamed of, people knew me of having this type of a job, of not doing this type of stuff, and I tell you, beloved, you're not gonna move forward. Forward motion is people that have decided, I'm not keeping my focus on people, I'm keeping my focus on the ball. What I'm doing is what the matter. And I tell you, beloved, laziness and shame has never put bread on anybody's table, and it's definitely not gonna put bread on your table. Don't be ashamed. Go ahead and do it, man. And people like myself, I salute you. That you know what, hey, you are somebody to be saluted. You are somebody to be appreciated, because you are pushing the ball. And keep it rolling. We are together. We are hustling, and God is gonna see us through, man.